Hi there, I'm Anna Goldsmith, the producer of TEDxPortsmouth, and I just wanted to give you a few tips as you go into the application process. A few things I want you to understand. Number one, we don't care if you have any public speaking experience. You don't have to be a professional speaker. You don't have to be a great speechwriter. We have a great team of writing coaches and performance coaches who are going to help you through the whole process. So really, all we want is somebody with a great big idea who's open to collaborating, right? It's your idea, but it's a collaborative process. So you have to be good with that. And I also, our theme this year is what if. So if your talk fits in with that theme, great. But don't let that theme hold you back, because we keep them purposely broad. So if it helps you, great. But if your talk doesn't work in, don't worry about it. Apply anyway. We'll figure out how it fits. So the best big ideas are they're unexpected, they're provocative, and they pique curiosity. It might be a big new idea, or it might be a new spin or perspective on an old idea. The key is you want somebody who's reading your application to think, that's interesting. I want to hear more about that. You also want to think about the fact that your audience is a general audience. So this isn't an industry talk, and understanding your talk shouldn't require any particular industry expertise that isn't fairly easy to explain. Big ideas can also be said very succinctly. You shouldn't need a couple paragraphs to share your big idea. For example, "Do schools kill creativity?" from Ken Robinson had a really simple big idea. "The modern classroom stifles creativity." Amy Cuddy, another really famous TEDx speaker, she said, "Adopting powerful body language, i.e. power poses, can positively impact performance." Really simple. And, one from our own stage from Stephen Giannotti is, "Elephants have a lot to teach us about being human." That's a great big idea. And notice how those are all they're really specific, because remember, a TED Talk is 15 minutes or less. You don't have a ton of time to go broad, so you want to go deep. You also want to think about what's your personal connection to this idea. We want people that are experts in their field and have some kind of personal connection. And when I say expert, I don't necessarily mean, an expert in your career. Like if you're left-handed, you're an expert in being left-handed. If your parents got divorced, you're an expert in being a child of divorce. So think broadly with what are you an expert in, right? And we also really want people that are passionate about their big ideas. We don't want people on the stage who are selling things. That's not the right place for this. This is a time to share a big idea in the service of action, in the service of making the world a better place. So what do you want somebody to do as a result of hearing your big idea? That's why when you get to the end of a TED Talk, you'll often hear somebody say, "So when you leave this theater today, I want you to X, Y, and Z." If it's just a story, that's more of a moth talk. So think about what's the action behind your talk. And that's really what I want to share with you. If you have questions, feel free to reach out to us. We'd love to hear from you, and we're really looking forward to hearing your ideas.